What's up everybody, Dr. McKay here and welcome back to some Pokemon Legends ZA. Today's video is going to be the post-game playthrough of the last missions after the main story is complete. We are going to be continuing off from basically where we last left off in the main playthrough, minus the fact that I've done a bit of Pokemon farming for the Pokedex, as well as the grind on the Infinite Royale. As you can see, I've done all that. So we're basically at our next main mission, but this is post game, guys. So if you enjoyed the content, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And with that said, let's go. I will be narrating the dialogue for you all today, so forgive my speech. It is terrible. We meet again. I would speak with you about AZ, but words fail me. How does one speak fittingly of such a man? It is tragic that after seeing so many others to their rest, he was alone when his time came. Still, I am glad for the conversations he and I had, however scant. Excuse me, but what did you talk to AZ about? About the agony of being unable to die. About his deeds, both good and heinous. Even though it was for the sake of peace, he did build Angie. Do you consider that a bad deed? Not necessarily, though the havoc it wreaked on Luminos is undeniable. The exact casualty is unclear, but we can surmise that Angie's influence resulted in more wild Pokemon gathering throughout Luminos, which led this city, built for humans, to become a place of harmony with these wild creatures. But now, we have separated Pokemon and humans into different areas once more. I wonder, is it right that we keep each other at arm's length with these holotech barriers? Perhaps we'll find another way. I look forward to seeing what the people of the city choose. Right, so I have, of course, come here to tell you something. I'll get to it. After you and I spoke in Lysander's labs, more of my memory returned, and I recalled the existence of two beings. The one that gives and the one that takes. The one that gives? I wish that I could tell you more. I am sorry for now. All I can remember are these epitaphs, yeah? But I have more to tell you. Zygarde has not shown itself since that eventful day. I imagine it exhausted its power and has now retreated somewhere to quietly recover. You understand what that means, do you not? There are none but you on whom I can rely. That being the situation, I will leave the rest up to you. Please find the two I spoke of. Well, that was going to be Xerneas and Yveltal, wasn't it? What even was that? It's like the guy was trying to win a cryptic old man's contest. He didn't give you much to go on, did he? Perhaps you could learn more from people with connections to Team Flare. Got anyone in mind? Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab and Grisham at Navu Cav, I suppose. Well, there you go. We'll be cheering for you. And the one that takes. What is next? Well, it says keep battling in Infinite Royale. I've already got me thingies, so let's have a look. We got some waypoints. Okay, so Let's go to the research lab first and have a look, see what Mabel has to say. Speaking of which, guys, I am so close to that shiny charm. Let's have a look at the research just to show you. I literally got to do... I'm literally on the Master Ball level now and the shiny charm. I have to fill the Pokédex, which is the last 3 Pokemon, which is going to be Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde. Collect the last Mega Stones. And obviously win 1,000 battles, which is going to be a grind. But I believe we will do it in the end. And if you're wondering why my team is full of ghosts, I have to do a side mission. So, I'm just going to level up some ghosts. Alright, see what Mabel has to say. Oh, Mabel! Impart your wisdom on me. Greedy little imbecile. Throw an even more budget at the wild zones, because now they are hit with the tourists. We can't handle that without more funding. This idiot mayor is going to be the death of me. Things with Prism Tower have calmed down at last, but that doesn't mean there aren't enough threats at Luminos. The signs are all there. She's got a proper temper on her, hasn't she? Hello, Mabel. Well, look who's here. The finest researcher in the entire Mabel stable. You must have something pretty annoying to ask me if you've come all the way to my office, right? Well, Lysander did mention something. Well, here we go again. Even after years on the straight and narrow, I still can't escape my past. Alright. I guess I can't avoid it forever. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you what I know. There's a pair of legendary Pokemon in the Kalos region. The one that takes, otherwise known as Yveltal, and the one that gives, usually called Xerneas. I know quite a bit about the two, since Team Flare tried its hand at capturing them both. Listen, I'm about to share something important, so I need you to pay attention here, kid. We've been getting some strange readings lately from the wild zones around town. If I had to posit a theory, I would say it's almost like the areas have been bathed in Xerneas' life energy. And in every wild zone where we've detected these weird readings, we've seen a certain kind of Pokemon appear without fail. They're alpha Pokemon, but not the usual kind. Something's not right about them. These abnormally alphas have to be connected somehow to Xerneas, to the one that gives. And even if they aren't, I guess we'll still ought to take care of them. Alphas always spell danger. I'm sure you can tell where this is going, right? Your new research task is to catch and defeat the anomalous alphas in Wild Zones 3, 5, and 9. Now get to it. Yes, ma'am. She can be rather bossy. Alright. And we're off. We're off to see the alphas. The scary alphas of Wild Zones. Alright. I'm gonna try and sneak up behind it. You beast. Imagine going for a stroll in the park and then suddenly coming across this thing. Right, go on, walk that way a little bit. Alright, we'll give it a battle, shall we? Yeah! Level 70? My goodness. Be a big Gallade. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm getting a sweet shot. Oh, alright. Not the bell sprout. Nice. Jesus, level 70 as well. Now, let's get out of here. Mate, whoop my Pokemon. Oh, there. Okay, that's a Pongaroo, whatever you like to call it. Hey! Call it like straight away, as you do. Off to see Mabel again. Alright, Mabel, I've done it. Now what? And here's my little star researcher. See, tackling my task has trained you up to handle just about anything, wouldn't you say? Now then, looking at the data you've collected, we're basically heading for disaster. Xerneas, the one that gives life, is beyond a doubt drawing close to Lumos City. We can probably infer that the crisis with the tower triggered this behavior. The excessive mega power from the tower caused rogue mega evolution, and if Xerneas shows up, something similar could happen again. I mean, it has command of basically an unlimited pool of life energy. There's only one way to make sure we'd avoid another disaster. Xerneas must be caught. It looks on track to appear in Wild Zone 11. And once it appears there, it'll be a problem for some outstanding trader to deal with. By which I obviously mean you, not me. Well, thank you for that. Right, gotta search the Wild Zone 11 for Xerneas. Let's just hope I can catch it in Ultra Ball. I'll have to save it, like, beforehand. Just in case. I'll give it a go. There she is, or he is. Well, there it is. Looks like you've made contact with our target. You're up against Xerneas, one of the legendary Pokémon of the Kalos region. We need you to catch that thing. We'll try to. Let's do it. Dun 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 dun. Oh, level 75. My goodness. Ooh. Come on, Gengar, you got this. Yeah! 2 balls, caught it, very nice. Ding ding ding, you sure did it. Oh, there goes the capture card for some reason. Try that again. And to the victor goes the spoils, meaning congrats, you've got yourself a legendary Pokemon. Seriously, great work. When we found Xerneas 5 years ago, it was basically dormant in a tree-like state. It was a lot easier to secure like that, compared to what you just had to do. But even then, you could feel the life force just roiling around it. I've been researching Pokemon's life energy for ages, and I was still overwhelmed by that feeling. Seeing Xerneas again after all this time is quite something. But look at me, still stuck here, forbidding from travelling about freely or leaving Luminos. Then there was all that mess with energy leaking from the tower and powering up wild Pokemon. That energy is probably even what caused all these wild Pokemon to flock to the city, wanting a taste. In short, things have been rough. But somehow we've managed to prevent even more trouble from befalling the Pokemon here. Looking at it that way, it's nice to know that my work for Team Flare wasn't a total waste. And you still haven't finished all the research tasks I wanted you to do for me either. So maybe you can take a breather today, but I'm still counting on you to get that work done. Very bossy, isn't she? I got like 3 tasks to do. Give me a break. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? Grizel, I do wish you wouldn't be quite so candid in our sales pitch. What? We've saved the whole dang city with him. You think we'll still need to stand on ceremony? So what you want today? The same old ember roast? I want the one that takes. Ah, you speak of the legendary Pokemon Yveltal and Xerneas. Never thought I'd have to hear those names again. Thanks for yet another reminder of all the ways we've messed up back in our Team Flare days. If you're facing either of those two, we'll help out. I hate the aftertaste of failure. Indeed. But if you aim to take on a legendary Pokemon, I think it would be wise to reach out to the good people of Quasartrico first. Meet us at Quasartrico Inc. building. Discussing this further without them won't get us anywhere, believe me. Rightio. Here you are. We've heard from Grisham that we should be expecting you. And I have an update of my own. Our teams recently detected some sort of flying object approaching Lumino City. We have since determined that this object is most likely the legendary Pokemon Yveltal. Yveltal is a real nasty piece of work. It nearly took out a whole Team Flare unit on its own back when we tried to capture it to use for the ultimate weapon. And that was when it was in its dormant state. Mind you, we did finally manage to contain it, thanks to the efforts of the very best trainers that Team Flare had to offer, including our former admin, Malva. If our forces hadn't been so depleted by that foolish campaign, I doubt those children would have ever reached the ultimate weapon to stop it. This time, Quasartrico will be stepping in to help, so you don't end up similarly overwhelmed. What kind of help, Vinny? You see, Team Flare had a device that they used to train some of their team members. It was a battle simulator that could fully recreate Pokemon using holotech, down to the detail of how they moved and the effects of their attacks. Grisham and Grizel here had both experienced it for themselves, so we asked for their input, and built ourselves an improved version. Yes, we had to train against such a device back then as Team Flare's future leaders. But the monstrosities Quasartrico's made is even worse than what Team Flare had come up with, making it the perfect tool with which to train for a great challenge such as this. Dr. McCain, I would like to ask you to battle once more against Victreebel, Holonchat and Tyranitar in their Rogue Mega Evolution states. This device is kept in the lower levels. We call it our Rogue Mega Evolution Simulator 3000. It's always 3000, isn't it? Yeah. If you follow me, please. Righto. Right, well, if they're going to have Tyranitar out, I'm going to get me Meganium out. Because, you know, Tyranitar. Where are we looking? Meganium, maybe, yeah. Just put it in place of thingy there. We'll keep you Xerneas there because why not? But Meganium does need a boost. And just for shits and gigs, we'll put Tyranitar in as well because they can all Mega Evolve then, minus Xerneas. Alright. We can set up the battle against Rogue Pokemon Simulator here. Which Rogue Pokemon would you like to battle? Let's go Victreebel. Very good. Alright. I use Charizard against Victreebel. Oh, I do like music. Level 70? Ow. I'm over here, Charizard. God damn. A resounding victory, yes it was. I expected no less of you, of course. Which Pokemon would you like to take on next? I need to prepare. Because, yeah. I wasn't expecting to be like level 75, so... just gonna switch out Xerneas a second there. And, oh, no. So I got Gyarados. Tyranitar would be strong against that. Okay, right. Definitely will be a Meganium battle. A solar beam. Ooh. Gengar may be a bit weak on the older. Maybe like a poison thingy as well. That'd be interesting. Ooh, water pulse. Water pulse. Let's get Surf in for Blizzard. Ooh, Hydro Pump. Yes, please. Put Hydro Pump in there. Because we're going to need it. We are going to need some water moves for thingy. Right. Okay. I think we're good. Well, I think we are. Tyranitar. Let's do it. Tyranitar's the hardest one out like the three, but we'll give it a go. The beast. Ah! I can't keep my eye on everything here. Alright, calm down. Alright, Tyranitar, calm down. Oh dear. Come on, Dragonite. Wait, what up, Groot? How's it going? Don't do it, Tyranitar. Don't do it. Don't do it. Leave me alone. What? Come on, Charizard, for the win. Come on. Oh, that was tough. Hey, what up, Groot? There you go. You can rub me one too. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was Tyranitar. That was a Tyranitar in the house. So how you doing, Groot? Oh, need to prepare a minute. Alright. Okay, this is going to be against Holoncha. Let's do it. It's not going to be as scary as a Tyranitar, but still. This motherfucker run at you. Alright, come on, Ampharos. Thunder Punch. Woo. Come on then, you beautiful pink bastard, let's do this! Thunder Punch! Oh yeah, Ampharos for the win. Ah, he ran out of Mega. God, that beautiful pink Ampharos of mine, love it. Get on. Yeah, that was nowhere near as hard as that Tyranitar, my goodness. Superbly done, and was to be expected from one of our first ever ZA Royale champions. You are truly impressive to have so soundly defeated 3 rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon on your own, even if those were simulations. I guess it was pretty impressive. Yes, what is it? Understood. So the flying object we believe to be Yvito has finally reached the borders of Lumino City. Please notify nearby residents. Civilians should be put on alert. I suppose you overheard all that you needed to. Yvito has arrived. It appears to be heading for the roof of the rogue district Galeria de la Lune. Yvito is said to be able to absorb life force. It represents death itself, meaning that simply defeating it in battle won't be enough. It'll just recover and fly into a rage. You absolutely have to catch it to control it. I'll do my very best. Come on, Yvito. Bring it on. I was on there a second ago. All right. Alright, let me save it now. Come on then, let's do it. We've detected Yvito's life force. I suppose you must have found it. Yvito is an extremely dangerous Pokemon. I trust you will take care of it. I'll do my absolute best, sir. And you know you've got to catch it, right? Yes, I know. It's a big job, but you ought to be up to it. Come on then. Let's do this. Solar Beam. Oh, Jesus. Got it. Hey, you never stop surprising me. To think that you would be able to conquer even Yvito. I just wanted to protect Luminos. Perhaps it's true that wanting something too much clouds the vision, sending one down a path that leads only to defeat. What are you gonna do about now, Gris? Nothing at all. I was just thinking how wonderful it would be to have a serious battle against our friend here, who has subdued Luminos's mightiest Pokemon. Seriously, if there's a point here, wouldn't you mind getting to it? My point is only that my old fixation upon restoring our honor held me captive to the past, and now I am focused wholly on becoming the greatest I can be. A better goal, I rather think. Yeah, I guess. Nothing wrong with that, huh? I prefer the look you get on your face when you're focused in battle. You almost look good. I think I also maintain a nice impression when I am dealing with our customers. Speaking of which, are we all ready for a nice coffee break? Alright, one piping hot cup full of props to you. I swear it's not just dregs we couldn't sell today. It's another one. Hello, Rolts. Go in here first. A being that gives and a being that takes. Both actions are vital to maintain a balance, but in excess, either could destroy it. My memories remain vague, indistinct, yet there is one thing I know. Long ago, I tried to give too much, but my good deeds saw no reward. I wallowed in despair, in resentment, and I decided to take everything for myself instead. Then came Zygarde, a being that seeks to correct excess, to find moderation, to restore balance. I can only imagine that is why it would save me, the one who'd fired the ultimate weapon. I know I must ask something of you. Battle me so that I may see who you truly are as a trainer. Okay. Come on then now. I am prepared. Let's do it. I once believed that victory was the only meaning to be found from battle. But I am certain that I will enjoy battle in you. Well, I haven't lost yet. Oh, that was the wrong move. What am I doing? Oh, Gyarados. Oh, he's mega in it as well. Yowza. All right. Okay. Oh, Xerneas for the win with 1 HP. That was a level 80 Gyarados. Jesus. That was close. This is why we battle, to teach understanding, trainer to trainer, trainer to Pokemon, and Pokemon to Pokemon. I suppose that is why AZ liked you. It should be liked, yeah? Liked you. Or, like you, wish for the ZA Royale to resume. Maybe. Read ahead, Greg. Read ahead. 5 years ago, a group of children stood against me in defiance. If I had tried to understand them, perhaps I would never have fired the ultimate weapon. Oh, look, a Zygarde. Oh, hello. Zygarde? Okay. How curious. I believe is meant to be to beckon you to the tower. That much is what I can intuit from my experience working with Zygarde. What it wants with you at that fateful place, I cannot say. It wants to battle me, most likely. Or whatever. Yeah, battle Zygarde beneath Prism Tower. Okay. I know he's going to go 100% for him, guaranteed. We battle Zygarde. I will bloody well give it a go. Let's do this. Big roar from such a small doggy. He just jumped backwards like. Where are you running? Why are you running? Alright, that's stage 1. Now I gotta fight the 50% form, guaranteed. Zygarde 50. Oh, get a healing, people, get a healing. Use fucking rock slide on me. Oh. I don't really have a lot of potions here. If I could try and get to the 100% form with just Xerneas. Oh, leave me alone. Hey, what's up, Boop69? Hello, good luck with Zygarde. This is one of the toughest. I know. I'm just trying to get to the 100% form with just Xerneas before I bring my other team in. I'm just hoping he doesn't go Mega on me. That's what I don't want. Okay, here we go. In the last stage. Gotta lock in. Well, I hope it's the last stage. Can't I? Did you just say he megas? Nah, he megas. What? Oh, God. Well, he's walking menacingly towards me. Can't Xerneas. He's getting down halfway. Well, thank you for the good luck. He's doing something. What's he doing? Can't make me a hard time. Okay. Not gonna lie, all of the legendaries aside from Entei, Entei Circle Xerneas is one of my favorite overall design legendaries. Yeah, I do like Xerneas. My favorite legendary though is Ho-Ho. That's my favorite. Yeah. Alright, last time I'm gonna be using a potion on you, Xerneas, so good luck. You got this. You can get him down to halfway. I know you can. Yeah. I do like Ho-Ho. Ah, no! I rolled into it. That wasn't easy. Doesn't really give you a shot. Oh. Oh. I ain't giving up. I will do it. Come on then, Xerneas. Let's do it. Okay, round 2. Have to remember to dodge properly. Oh, I didn't recover health potions. Never mind. Like I said, if I can get to Zygarde's 100% form with Xerneas, we should be in for it. Alright. Alright, the doggo is down. Time for the snake. Come on then, let's do this. It's not easy. Last max potion. Thing is, my team's mostly dragons, so it's going to be a tough fight when I actually get to it. Yeah, that's right. I'm learning. A double rock slide. All right, here we go. I got this. I think I got this. Oh. It's like that menacing walk just right at me, like. That wasn't very nice. Wasn't anywhere near it. It's the next one I'm worried about. Come on. Alright, is this one? Oh. Almost kicked the bucket again then. Oh, Jesus. Come on, Zygarde. I have a solar beam. Oh. Come on, Dragonite, sort it out. Woo! Did it. Yes! Oh, Jesus. That was intense. Victory shall be mine. Oh. I need a cigarette after that. It's just that, like, large green ground attack that just does it. So, this legendary Pokemon has joined forces with the mightiest trainer in Lumineous. You're damn right it has. The thought of you two combining your power gives me hope for the future of this city. You should have this. It will allow Zygarde to change its form. The Zygarde Cube. Ah, dear. An item in which Zygarde cores and cells are gathered. You can also use it to change Zygarde's form. Nice. Zygarde has 3 different forms. 10% form, 50% and complete. You can use Zygarde's Cube to freely switch Zygarde between its 10 and 50% form. If HP drops to half or less during battle, Zygarde will change into its complete form. In this form, all Zygarde cores and Zygarde cells have gathered, increasingly Zygarde's stats significantly. Zygarde can Mega Evolve only when it's in its complete form. When Zygarde becomes Mega Zygarde, it core force to move transforms into Nearlife Knight. Okay, so I have to get like half-life to get it to 100%, I think. Its parts scattered to far places, absorbing the power of those lands and seeking humans who would give it aid. And now that I think of it, the moves that Zygarde used when it Mega Evolved, that reminds me of the Z moves, like those used in the Alola region. But perhaps I am reading too much into it. Ooh, Z moves, eh? Are we going to get that soon? That'd be interesting. Now, it falls to me to ponder, what should I do with the 3,000-year-old I must... Try again. What should I do with the 3,000-year-old years I must live? He's got to live 3,000 years? Is this something you want to do? I suppose he did fire the ultimate weapon. Does he have to live 3,000 years every time you fire the ultimate weapon? There is. To this day, I yearn to create a more beautiful world, and I will yearn for it forever. I once thought that we could achieve that world by fulfilling the material needs of everyone. Now I know it's not quite so simple. An old proverb says, "It is good to feed the hungry, but better to teach them how to feed themselves." You mean, give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Teach a man to fish, he eats for a life. That's the proverb I know. I had focused solely on what I believed the world needed, yet I lost sight of how to make it so that needed. Yet I lost sight of how to make it so that people can truly flourish. Thanks to what you and your Pokemon have done together, I have learned my lesson well. It is an outlandish dream far beyond my reach, but with 3,000 years' time, perhaps I can make it real. Much like AZ wandered far and wide across the world in search of Floette, I shall travel across vast reaches in search of ways to create the world I yearn for. When people manage to meet, it is a gift. Even living in the same time and place is no guarantee. The fact that we, and so many others, meet and band together to make Luminos a better place is something we should treasure. Barring some great changes, I doubt we will meet again, but I will carry these lessons with me. Au revoir, my friend. My young friend. Yep. Very nice. There's a Pokeball containing Lucario on the table. Do you want to take it with you? Why not? I'm guessing that's AZ's Lucario. There's a letter from AZ near the Pokeball. To Dr. McKay. I leave you my Lucario as a symbol of my gratitude and respect. This Lucario was given to me by a certain trainer who hoped it might keep me safe. If you should ever meet her, please tell her that I kept it with me until the end. I must tell you that I have found you to be a Pokemon trainer of the highest caliber. In all my 3,000 years wandering this world, never did I imagine I might encounter a human who would achieve Mega Evolution with Zygarde. I find so many memories flit? That's a word, isn't it? Flit through my mind now. And at the end of things, I remember my mother giving me my Floette, grasping her rare black flower. I remember the flames of war taking everything from me. I remember the amazement, the joy of witnessing Mega Evolution for the first time. I remember my encounters with the legendary Pokemon of Kalos. I remember when that dark day fell over Galar, and that falls into the past despairs. These memories will fade as will I. Your story is only just beginning, dear Dr. McKay. I pray that you will live a life free from regret. I am truly glad to have known you. Thank you. Well, thank you too. Well, I think that'll thereabout does it for the playthrough of Legends ZA. The rest of it I'll do, obviously, off stream. I may stream a bit more of this game. Let's go back inside where it's quieter. Hang on. Yeah, I may stream some more of the game, doing the battles of the 1000. But until then, I will leave it there, guys. So I hope you all have enjoyed this playthrough of Pokemon Legends ZA. I love Pokemon games and I can't wait for the next one. And if you enjoy it too, feel free to hit that like button. Don't forget to comment your thoughts. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button on YouTube. And feel free to hit that follow button on Twitch to watch me play live. With that said though, I have been your host, Dr. McKay. Thank you for joining me on this Pokemon journey. Until the next stream though, I'll catch you all then. Cheers and goodbye and have a good rest of your day. Bye!